When his loved ones contacted News 4 desperate for help, they only hoped to bring attention to the constant bullying Mikey Gonzalez faced in Dunkirk every day. By the time our investigation was complete, 2 men pleaded guilty and were sentenced for stalking the man who suffers from Tourette's. Tonight, we take a look back at Mikey's story. His name is Miguel Gonzalez. Friends and family call him Mikey. But around Dunkirk,
oh, they call him Catman, right?
His tormentors call him the Catman.
If he hears like the sound of a cat, you know, then he starts beating on himself, something terrible.
He suffers from Tourette's syndrome and hasn't been the same since he was mauled by a dog as a young child. When picked on, Mikey uncontrollably slaps himself and shouts nonsense.
I'm a wet cat! I'm a wet cat!
He doesn't know how to control his anger, and then people picking on him brings it out.
Why do they make cat noises at you?
To get me angry and stuff, because I don't like animals.
The bullying is all the more disturbing once you get to know the 38-year-old with an infectious smile.
What do you like to do every day?
Ride my bike.
Yeah?
I ride my bike all the time.
Mikey keeps to himself, enjoys his job, visits his mother every weekend, and never misses church.
He's the best person you will ever meet in this whole entire world. He is the nicest guy. The best heart. It doesn't matter. All he ever wants to do is say hi to you and go on his way. And he gets everywhere he goes on that cherished red mountain bike. On that bike, he's also the victim of near daily bullying. While provoked, he's hit himself so hard, so many times, he's now blind in one eye. It's disgusting. It is sick. It is sick to think that anybody could get a thrill off of watching somebody else hurt themselves or go through pain.
It reached the point where Mikey's loved ones felt hopeless. They didn't get the support they wanted from police, so they contacted News 4, showed us a series of videos posted on YouTube, and simply asked for help. We set out to find the men involved.
They think that's funny.
And how does that make you feel?
Angry.
So what do you hope happens?
The bullying comes to a stop.
We're on the Catman hunt. There he is.
This video was called Catman Hunting with Mateo and Budson.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Catman.
The bullies in the video follow Mikey all over Dunkirk, taunting him, making him hit himself even as he tries to hide.
I love cats!
I love cats too!
Laughing through the whole thing. With a little digging, I tracked down Mateo and Budson, the Catman hunters. One was defiant over Twitter, writing, "The video is going to make him famous." And when I confronted the other,
You think it's funny to pick on a disabled guy?
he quickly got aggressive.
Get the out of here.
Just tell me why.
Come to my workplace and try harassing me.
Did you catch that? The man who zigzagged across Dunkirk in his car, tormenting Mikey with his friend,
Back up.
What are you gonna do?
Back up. Back up.
felt harassed when asked why he did it. Following that confrontation, a bystander who knows Mikey asked to see the video, but couldn't watch.
I think it's absolutely horrendous.
The video wasn't easy for police to watch either.
Once I saw the full video, which afterwards saw the complete 3.5 minutes worth of the full video of them following him all around town, quite frankly, made me sick to my stomach.
But after I showed it to them, they acted fast, charging the 2 bullies with stalking.
I think we need to send that message. Special needs people, when they're in our communities, I think we have to do everything we can to protect them.
And after initially acting tough at court, both suspects pleaded guilty to stalking Mikey. Because the judge granted the 2 19-year-olds youthful offender status, Mikey's family wasn't allowed in the courtroom for the sentencing. But they later learned the 2 young men both received 3 years probation and 120 hours community service. Just 6 months after we met Mikey, his rides through Dunkirk are now significantly different. He has a new bike, donated by a community bicycle program inspired by his story. And he wears that smile, which is impossible to miss for good reason. The bullying has completely stopped.
Yeah, I'm just a happier person,
How come?
It takes the weights off my shoulders,
Well, last summer he was afraid to go out every day. He takes shortcuts, avoid people. But now he goes around saying hi to people and people say hi to him.
When I go out, I see people at the store and they say, "Hey, I'm watching out for Mikey." I'm telling him hi.
It's a change noticed by more than just his family. When we went back to Dunkirk to check on Mikey, one woman we spoke with that very first day flagged us down to tell us she's seen not just a positive change in Mikey, but in the entire community.
I think a lot more people are standing up for him, I think, because they now understand the situation, you know. And I just think it's great that he is so happy, and it makes me feel good, too.
A community willing to step up and let a man who only wanted to ride in peace have his wish.
And Mikey is now seeing a psychologist who's helping prevent him from hitting himself when he's distraught. His family says in just the last couple months, they've seen a big improvement.